What is up, you guys? It's your boy Gio, back at you guys again with another Idle Hero video. We're going to be doing rankings of the Fortress faction in this video. I hope you guys, I've got a lot of good comments on the Shadow faction, and you guys, that's helped some of you guys, and I'm glad it's helped you guys. If you haven't seen it, you should go check that out. I did a rankings on the Shadow faction just yesterday. Today we're moving on into the Fortress faction. And, I hope this helps you guys. Again, these are just my opinions. Let's get right into it. But, well, actually not right into it. Before we start, I just, if you guys do like the video, please do not forget to like and subscribe and comment down below any, anything that, you think will, help me out. What is it called? Okay, I don't know words anymore. So, we're not gonna go there. But, any suggestions? Sorry, I'm just checking out, looking at our heroes. I look at the heroes all the time, and our team just needs an up. It needs something changed. We'll figure that out later. Also, we're doing a giveaway on this account at 2,500 subscribers. You have to be subscribed, have to be active on the channel, have to like the videos, comment on videos and stuff like that, just so I know who you guys are. Make sure you are in the Discord chat, and I will have the link down below. But that is that. Let's get into ranking our heroes. Again, we're gonna have A, B, C, and D ranks. The heroes, we're gonna do all 10 stars. I know I had those cool edits and stuff the last video yesterday, but honestly, I'm so bad at that kind of stuff, and it took me all day to do that stuff. So if I'm gonna post these videos, get these out to you guys as quick as I'd like to, just because I'm just trying to help as many people, not 6-star heroes or not 8-star heroes like Honor Guard, as soon as I can, I don't want to make this video one day too late, because that's another Honor Guard that's been taken past 6-star, and it's not okay, so let's get into it. Sorry about all the talk. Let's start. So obviously we're gonna start with D. Well, not obviously, but yesterday we started with D ranked, so let's go right back into starting with D ranked. First, you might have assumed Honor Guard is gonna be our first D ranked hero. He is a tank. Obviously, he's actually pretty tanky. He's not bad. He's not bad as far as he can take a lot of hits, and he stuns every now and then. But he doesn't heal. He doesn't do any damage. And that's Honor Guard. So, pretty tanky, I guess, but just doesn't do anything else. He stuns and but the fact that a lot of the tanks nowadays heal, Corpse Demon has that self heal. Other tanks, it's kind of a part of it, and Honor Guard does not do that. And he doesn't do damage either. Barely stuns. Okay, Ice Blink is not a D ranked hero. Next D-ranked hero is going to be Bleaker. So, Bleaker's supposed to stun as well. 25% chance of stunning for 2 rounds. He barely stunned. 25% chance for 2 rounds. Oh, he hits all enemies, so I guess that's not too bad. That's gotten better at 10-star. But, still just not enough. He stuns, but he does no damage. And he doesn't take a lot of hits. He's weak. Doesn't do good damage, stuns not often enough for how not good he is at anything else. So, that's Bleaker. Next, you'll have Mirage. Mirage is, he just hits, deals against 2 random backline enemies, deals 102%, because he makes them bleed, right? So, he hits 220. Each round for 4 rounds. Bleed targets. So his thing, it seems like it's supposed to be doing damage, right? And bleeding targets. He's supposed to do a lot of damage. He doesn't do that much damage. He just doesn't. He's weak, not strong defensively. And then doesn't do as much damage as I think they're supposed to, he's supposed to do, because even basic attack is supposed to steal the target's attack by 15%. So he's set up to do pretty good damage. He just doesn't really do it. and attack by 40. It's probably the fact that he only hits 2 backline enemies on his special. So there's another D ranked hero. Do we have any more? I don't believe so, so let's move into C ranked heroes. We will start with we'll start with Flame Strike. Excuse me, guys. I want to say Flame Strike is a C ranked hero. She's not in the meta at all. When she first came out, she was really good. You know, she was dope. Did tons of damage. She still does good damage, and she's not like, she doesn't die quick either. She just doesn't do enough. That's all she does. And the meta right now is, you know, crowd control, heal. She does damage, and she can crit. That's what her thing was. It was burning, critting. She does good damage up in the top right. She could take out a whole team. Not anymore. She was nerfed. After a while, when she first came out, she was nerfed, and so she got a little bit less strong. And now she's not as useful. She just doesn't do as much anymore. You'll see that not a lot of people use her anymore, just because she doesn't. You'll have these heroes that can do damage, take damage, crowd control, and so all of the heroes that can't do all 3 of those things, and heal, all of the heroes that can't do all 3 of those things are getting, you know, kind of replaced. So that's that. Because in no way is Flame Strike a bad hero. She just doesn't have that much going on for her. C ranked as well is going to be OD01. Now, I do want to mention that OD01 is in the meta right now, so he could be a solid B or even an A rank for some other people, just because he does pretty good. I would say B, maybe B plus in the meta right now, and I don't know why I keep saying meta. It's meta for sure. Because he has a 100% chance of stunning priest foes for 2 rounds. So he stuns priests. Priests are a huge part of the meta right now. He's stunning Vesa, he's stunning Ormus. I think he's stunning Rosa too, so that's like the meta. And he's stunning them 100% chance for 2 rounds. Dealing 160% extra attack damage. 80% chance to reduce targets crit, increase self-attack, increased. So that's pretty much it. It's just OD01 stun is a pretty solid counter to the meta right now. So I would give him a B, maybe B plus during this meta, but in all other aspects of the game, all other times, he's about a C. Moving on to B ranked heroes. I'm gonna get at you guys first off with Sigmund. So Sigmund does a ton of damage, and he's probably an A ranked hero with like PvE, right? He's probably an A ranked hero against bosses and marauders, anything like that. As far as PvP, he just again doesn't do enough. He's not as tanky as you'd want a warrior to be, but that's just because he had to give some of that up. They had to give some of that up. They couldn't have him so tanky because he does a ton of damage. It's insane. So they made him less tanky than most warriors. And so it's kind of, you know, there was a trade-off there. Because he does so much damage, he's not as tanky. Also, he does not heal. He does not do any kind of stun. I guess he burns, so that's just more damage. Reduces the target's armor, 24%. Increases armor, attack, HP. Yeah, so not a whole lot going on there as well. That's just, he just doesn't have enough going on for him to be good at PvP right now. You know, these PvP heroes are doing everything. So, next for the B ranked class heroes is gonna be Mickey. And for a while there, Mickey was like, she was insane in the game. They actually had to nerf Mickey too because she was insane. Like, no one could hit her. She could actually just dodge all day long, and it was super annoying. So, deals against 4 and cause extra bleeding damage, poisoning damage for 3 rounds, gains 40% of attack, increased dodge rate, speed 60, and HP by. Each attack increases dodge by 6 and attack by 15. Frontline. So the thing that makes her B pretty much is still, she has a pretty good dodge. Dodge 25% right off the bat. And then, so that's, and each attack increases dodge by 6%. If you can get some gear and stuff on her that give her more dodge, she just dodges, still like a good amount. And she falls in to the meta pretty well. As she dodges, sticks around, does poison damage and regular damage. But as far as that, I mean, she doesn't really do a whole lot. You don't see a lot of people use her still. She's probably one of the best dodgers in the game still, but besides that, as far as like, yeah, but besides that, she doesn't have a whole lot going for her. So that's like the rise and fall of Mickey right there for you guys, because she was insane. So was Flame Strike. They're both insane when they came out. Not so much anymore. Alright, so next I want to give, I'm gonna give Emily like a B plus-ish. I know some people will classify her as an A, especially in the meta right now. She's a huge part of that. But I just, in aspects of the whole game, and with like guild bosses and marauders and Tower of Oblivion and Aspen Dungeon, I'm not looking at just PvP. She is gonna be a B. She does definitely a lot of buffs for her allies and stuff. So increases speed by 30 points and attack by 20%. That's huge in this meta. She's increasing the speed. That's all this meta is, guys, is pretty much crowd control. Whoever hits first, if my Ice Blink hits first, freezes their whole team first, my Demon Hunter hits and petrifies their whole team first, you know, and then, or silence, or my Kamith hits and petrifies their whole team first, that's who's gonna win, right? So you want to be fastest, because they have the same people, they have the same heroes on the team. It comes down to speed at the end of the day in this meta, and that's what she's helping with. She's also increasing the attack and reducing the enemy's hit, which is dope too. Increase basic attack targets. Also this, when she's below 50 health, increases the allies' attack by 29% and reduces all enemies' armor by 29% as well for 3 rounds. So most heroes, they have this, and it's like when below 50 health, they increase their own attack and stuff by 50%, like whatever percentage. She increases her whole team's, and it's never really made a whole lot of sense to me why would they increase their own attack, because it's like they're gonna die soon anyways if they're below 50% health. It's kind of just the last thing, but it doesn't work. This is so much more valuable than increasing like her own attack and her armor. Like that's like, yeah, this is way better. So it's this skill here, this skill here. She buffs and nerfs, and she plays in with the meta right now insanely well. She doesn't do enough damage and isn't tanky enough for me to give her an A for all around game. PvP, yeah, she'd be an A. Right now in the meta, she'd be an A, but all around, I'm gonna give her a B, B+. Let's move on to Ormus for, I'm gonna give him a B as well. Ormus heals, that's like him, that's his position right now in the meta. Fortress, as you guys can tell, is like a big part of the meta. Fortress is most of the meta, and you guys are probably seeing why. So he deals 125% of attack damage against 2 random backline enemies, and heals all allies for 200% of attack HP with a 30% chance of healing. 340 HP each round for 3 rounds. So Ormus's thing is he heals like your whole team. At healing your whole team, he is the best in the game. He does like insane heal. Like it's hard to kill a team with like a couple Ormuses on it, really, because they'll just keep healing. It's a lot. Attack is 100% chance to deal extra damage. Heal a random ally. So his regular attack, he heals 1 random ally for 50% of attack HP. This one, he heals your whole team and a 30% chance to heal for 340% of attack each round on his own person. While below 30% health, heals all allies for 135% of attack HP. Skill can only be triggered once. So Ormus pretty much just heals, but he's I think, undoubtedly the best at the game. The best in the game at healing. That's his job, and he does it very well in this game. He's gonna be a B just because that's his job. He heals, doesn't do damage, doesn't do crowd control, he's not super tanky, besides from the fact that he just heals himself. So I guess he's in a way tanky because he doesn't die super fast because he can heal himself quite often. Yeah, so that's Ormus. We already did Emily. I guess the last hero we have left is going to be the only one I put in the A category for the whole Fortress faction. I told you guys a few of them would be a B+, such as Emily, Ormus, those are B+. Sigmund's a solid B, stuff like that. But Iceblink is going to be our A for this faction. I mean, like, it's not like we can only have one A per faction, but I think he stands above the rest just a little bit in all-around gameplay. Iceblink is a ranger, and he's tankier than most. Iceblink is very tanky compared to a lot of rangers. The first one I've seen that's like been comparably as tanky as Iceblink maybe is Kameth, but I don't even think he's as tanky as Iceblink. Iceblink does great damage. It's not insane, but he does good damage all around. He hits like their whole team, right? And has a 30% chance to freeze all of them for 2 rounds. And then what also helps him in the meta right now is he gains 30 energy points of energy right back when he does the skill, so he can do his skill again, you know, like faster than other heroes can do their skill. And so he can just keep getting his skill back with that. And that's nice. That's why a lot of people put energy artifacts on Iceblink, speed artifacts on Iceblink. A lot of people have heroes that give energy, such as Amuvor, stuff like that, to their team. Now it's energy, getting your skill off, getting your crowd control done. Iceblink does that very well. Increase armor break and attack. He also does lots of damage. Reduce their attack by 9% and increase own attack by 9%. And he deals extra damage against foes that are frozen. So, Iceblink, again, he's tanky for a ranger. Some people even put him in the tank spot sometimes. A lot of the time you'll see him. I have him in the tank spot. We don't have a tank on this account, because I have Iceblink, my main Iceblink, in the tank spot because he's the tankiest hero we have, and he does a pretty good job at it. As well as you'll see him in the second tank spot, which is the 3rd slot, just because he's tankier than most heroes in the game. He does crowd control very well. He gains that energy back, hits again, and he does a lot of attack as well. Lots of damage. So that's the difference between Iceblink and then like the A ranked heroes. Iceblink just does a lot very well. As you can see, like, I have like a team pretty much full of like Iceblink, and I'm not even biased. I didn't even build those Iceblinks, but I'm not like I have a lot of those heroes. Well, I just have actually Ormus and then Iceblink, but he works well. Let's snag these rewards because it just passed that time where we get those daily rewards. Look, check it. Your boy's already saving up for the summon event with 150 summons. Let's see what we can do. So this guy has 3 Iceblinks too. So we will go Iceblink versus Iceblink teams right now. And my artifacts and stuff aren't great right now, so we'll see. But see how I hit first? We got our freezes first, but then they did hit. But then, because I hit first, I got to do, like, again first. So were frozen and petrified. So we did win, which is nice, because our artifacts are garbage right now. And then check out how much damage they're doing, just our Iceblinks. Vesta didn't do anything, probably because she didn't get her skill off. Rose never does damage, and then Demon Hunter did damage because he does damage as well. But our Iceblinks, they do most of my damage on my team. Obviously, you guys just saw that. And if it wasn't for the Iceblinks for freeze right there, and Demon Hunter's Silence. That's what the meta is. Ice Blink's freeze and Demon Hunter's silences. See, they got 3 freezes there, so it might be like a different game because they got the freezes on this one. See, as you guys can see, I'm not gonna win this one just like that because they got their freezes. My 3 Ice Blinks only got 1 freeze. You know, so that's just kind of how that works. That's the meta right now. Thank you guys for watching. I do hope this helped you guys out. I do hope you don't go in 8-star Honor Guard only if you plan on using him as 9-star fodder. If you 10-star Honor Guard, please, really, just don't. I just don't even know. I wouldn't even know what to say to you at that point. You would have to, okay, only if you, are planning on replacing him. But don't, I'm just using Honor Guard as an example, but just know your heroes, guys. Do not rush into making anything until, don't rush into making anything, right away, because in good time, you'll get the good heroes that you actually want to grow, and that's just what these videos I'm trying to, convey to you guys, is the heroes that you want to grow, the heroes you don't want to grow. So, real quick overview again. If you guys are like, yo, I have no idea what heroes I should grow still, if you haven't, understood yet. I do not want anyone pursuing Honor Guard, pursuing Bleaker, pursuing Mickey. Not Mickey, I meant to say Mirage, but I probably wouldn't pursue Mickey either. Starting game, if you're looking, she's situationally, if you already have a solid team and you have a Mickey and you want to pursue her later, she's not going to be your bread and butter. Definitely not. So there's those 4. I wouldn't pursue ODO1 unless it's in the meta we're in right now, and again you have a solid team already. He's not where you want to put all your eggs in that basket. I would not put it in the Mickey or the OD basket. That's why they're C ranked, as well as Flame Strike. I definitely you can. I probably wouldn't pursue Flame Strike either, to be honest. I would solid choices in Fortress to grow. Sigmund, Ice Blink, Emily, and Ormus are your top 4 choices. Ice Blink being 1, and then Ormus, and then Emily, and then Sigmund. Those are your top 4 choices to grow in Fortress. Thank you guys for watching. If you did enjoy, please do like and subscribe. I will catch you guys later. Have a good one.